Well, if we haven't met before, hello, my name is Sidhara or Sid, and this morning I'd love to show you how Advent is woven into God's big story and what that means for you and me right here and right now. It's a story about time. God creates night and day, and then He creates the sun and the moon, but not just to give light to the earth, but to serve as markers of time. You see, right from the very beginning, God builds holy rhythms into creation, markers of days and times and sacred seasons. You see, for God's people, the calendar wasn't just practical, it was also spiritual. It wasn't just about scheduling time, it was about sanctifying time. You know, during this season, the one thing that we all seem to be short on is, in fact, time. In the traditional church calendar, the church year is defined by 6 liturgical seasons. We know some of these seasons, like Easter and Lent and Pentecost and Christmas, and the 4-week period before Christmas is called Advent. That's the season that we're in right now. And you see, these seasons exist because the traditional church has always believed that one way that we worship God is by giving Him our time. By carving out time to offer back to God, we sanctify it. So my question to you today, friends, is what does this look like for you right now? What does it look like for you to sanctify time during this Advent season? How will you worship God with your time during this season of chaos and busyness? You see, the word Advent, it comes from the Latin word adventus, which means coming or arrival. And in this season of Advent, it points us to the birth of Christ, but it also points us forward to His return. So Advent looks back, but it also looks ahead. And in doing so, it captures one of the essentials of Christian living, that we live in the in-between, of now and not yet, of winning and already won, of coming and already finished. You see, at this time of year, it's so easy to focus on the tinsel on the trees and the carols and the candlelight, and there's nothing wrong with that. This season is marked by a deep joy that Jesus brings. But you see, Advent comes to remind us that Christmas isn't just for happy people. It is primarily a season that is marked by a nation that was longing and waiting and yearning, desperate for redemption, waiting for an ancient promise to be fulfilled. And perhaps there are people here sitting in this room who are also in a season of waiting, have been in a season waiting for promises to come to pass, waiting for prayers to be answered. Perhaps it's been a season of loss, a season of heartbreak, a season of devastation. And as you sit here this morning, you perhaps feel at odds with the world outside and all its season's greetings. See, when you're in a season of pain and of challenge and of loss, it's easy to think that this season isn't for people like you. But I came to remind you this morning that this season is exactly for people like you and for people like me. It is exactly for people who wait, people who long, people who yearn, people who groan, waiting for the coming promise to be fulfilled. Advent points us to that hope that is coming. This is the hope that we cling to, that Jesus is coming back to set every single thing right. It is the hope that we ground ourselves in. It's the hope that we cling to. You see, we know what is coming. We just don't know when. And from Genesis to Revelation, from the very first word in Genesis to the very last word in Revelation, God's big story has always had God's people learning to trust Him with time. We have always had to learn to trust Him with time. And that is still where we live today. You and I, right here, right now, we are called to be an Advent people, a people of hope, a people of preparation, a people of expectation, not just at Christmas, but at all seasons of the year. And in the seasons of waiting, we sanctify time by going deeper and deeper, following the signs that point to the one that will fulfill them all, Jesus.